For those who've just come, my name is James Richards. Welcome. This is Manifest. You've been missing a big show. And watching it makes me think I want to be a poet. I want to spit some bars. But I might save you that pain today. There's clicking. I didn't understand this clicking. I didn't get it. So I asked somebody, what's the clicking? They said, when a poet says something and it really is inspirational, you click. Because if you clap, you can't hear what they're saying as they carry on. I'm like, oh, it makes sense. I just thought people were clicking. I don't know why they was clicking. I didn't get it.
Yes, guys, so the next person we have is a singer, he's a musician, he's a singing musician. And you know what? My Bible tells me that through Christ, all things are possible. So I believe that it was Christ who made it possible for him to be here. It's possible, P.
Only you can make me feel so happy. Only you can make me feel secure. It's by your love I find myself still standing. Only you can make me feel love. Only you can make me feel secure. It says, the wait is over. The wait to find true happiness. The wait is over. Grace has caused me to find you no accident. And I can do anything as long as you are by my side.
Okay, hi guys. Here we have Possible P. Okay, Possible P, tell me all about yourself.
Okay, the name is Possible P. Gospel minister. I minister because I say gospel minister in terms of music, obviously.
Yeah.
Whatever comes, really, rapping, singing, instrumentation, whatever comes, producing, you name it. As long as it's all inspired by the Spirit of God, then it's cool.
When did you start?
Oh wow. I picked. Wow. That's a really interesting question. I started on drums when I was 9.
Okay.
Keys 12. Guitar 16. Although I started songwriting when I was about 14 anyway.
Okay.
Rapping as well 14. Producing 16. And yeah, that's.
I've got 6 things.
Definitely was that much. You feel so little when you're doing so many things, but yeah.
Okay.
So I will never cease to let the praises carry on, but continuously cause them to rise far beyond maximum. No shame, I live my life because gigantic love. No need to cower away, no need for hiding spots, yo. But if you know what I'm saying, you gotta flow with me as I say it. Let's go. I have risen with Christ alone, who is holy, automatically making me dead to the old me. I have risen with Christ alone, who is holy, automatically making me dead to the old me. I said I have risen with Christ alone, who is holy, automatically making me dead to the old me. I have risen with Christ alone, who is holy, automatically making me dead to the old me. Yo.
So this next artist, she's 17 years old and she's been doing poetry for about 2 years now. And guess what? She plays the ukulele. This is JORDANNE.
Tell us about your poem. What's it called?
My poem's called Casualty of Love.
Okay, yeah.
And basically it's about an experience like being like heartbroken by like a guy and trying to find like what's the word?
What, like comfort, refuge, or?
Yeah, trying to like find your worth in like a person and realizing that you have to find that in God, not in people.
Okay, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. So is that based on personal experience, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Wow, that must have been an experience for you to write that poem. Have you?
But love makes you do crazy things, right? And then like a thief in the night, she came along and stole you right from under my nose. And I just couldn't accept that that's how it goes because you were the only person with the key to my heart and I'd forgotten the combination codes. And I was so angry. How, God, how could you let this all happen? All my hard work and careful training was running away from me, escaping at the first sign of a better offer. And then the voices got louder and more aggressive, which is what I expect happens when everything leaves and you're left with nothing. Days, weeks, months. Everyone was so understanding, so full of helpful advice. When the right person comes along, you'll know it. There are plenty more fish in the sea, but I didn't want any fish. I wanted that fish. And my fish had just gone off with the mermaids. Nobody got it. They didn't understand. I'd waited for you, gave you all I had to offer, so why wasn't it going like I'd planned?
Listen, what's just happened is someone has gone out there and literally poured out their heart into their poem. That was excellent.
Thank you.
That was Excellent. What? Talk to me.
Oh, I don't even know how to explain. It was just like an experience that I went through, and obviously it was a really like emotional time for me and stuff. And even like performing the poem, like I've performed it before, but every time it's a lot, because I've had like grown women come to me in tears like I needed to hear that. And even though like that time was like a horrible time in my life, I'd do it all again, because the fact that someone could be blessed through my experience, it's just, God is just good.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Listen, there are unfortunate facts that people were touched by what you just said.
Praise God.
You know, I know that, and we've got to give God the glory. I mean, Nay, you're close to tears. Nay looks like she's close to, Nay, everybody needs to see this right now. Naomi is close to tears. Jordan, words can't really say nothing, you know. Right, so this next guy, we're known for question. The last time we performed, he surprised us with the song Devil. Let's see if he has anything to surprise us with tonight. It's SHENG.
If we take a time out to acknowledge him, he is sovereign, and if you were to look in his garms, you wouldn't spot a sin. Look at the spot we're in. Man is so definitely need of a godly king. I promise you there's not a thing I wouldn't do now, trying to be a new man. Only by his grace I can flex like a new brand. He ain't gotta do what I used to do. Because I changed my direction, I'm used to new. Designed up in his image before I was even living. Jesus came to deliver this sinner from being dinner, roasting in a pit, and noticing that I'm sick. Even better, he came in the flesh and he showed me how to live.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Here, me and Justin again. Yeah, we have SHENG.
What's going on?
Why'd you have your hood on?
Because it's cold, you know.
Oh, fair play.
To be honest, I'm hot, but
Roasting as we are in t-shirts. Okay, so Nels, tell me all about Devil, please.
yeah, let's get involved in that.
No, I think you lot got like misunderstood. You know, I'm not actually doing that today, but I'll tell you about it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to.
I want to hear it.
Me personally, I'm gonna say it now. I didn't really like the tune. I made it because it was on my heart. You get me?
Yeah.
So, it was just basically stuff that was going through my head. Everything that I say and write on songs, something stupid's going through my head, but it was like these are the things that I've seen people dealing with and I've been dealing with, and I thought let me voice them out, but in a creative way. And I thought, you know, as much as God speaks to us, Devil's always trying to prod at us as well, you know. So let me get his point of view. I will say this though, Roger will say that I cheated, but I don't care. There's a song by the Arrows, Australian group, I think, a band called In the Words of Satan or something like that, yeah. And I kind of got inspired by that. I thought, no one's done a rap version. Well, I don't feel actually that people have, but I thought, let me do like a British rap version to it. You know what I mean?
So do you feel that from doing that song, did you feel like you achieved what you wanted to achieve through doing the song?
I would say yeah, because I've had like I'm in Liverpool, I don't really see people a lot down here, but I've spoken to like 2 or 3 people that have seen the video and they're like, raw, I didn't really like it at first, you know, but I listened to it and I was like, it's actually kind of cool, you know, like so. And if it's affected one person at least, you know what I mean, I would not say that it's a bad thing. I'm still saying like I don't like it, but I like the message behind it.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Thanks for that. I have to agree. At first when I heard it, I was just like, whoa, what's this dude doing? Like, question, loved it, you know, and then
Run.
Yeah, love that too. I was just like, what on earth? But then I heard Devil and it actually ministered to me. So you've done your job, even if it was just for me, like definitely. And I went back to uni with a different mindset. So
yeah,
thank you.
Sick.
Thank you very much, Nels.
I mean, healthy.
So go now.
Now these 2 girls, they're fairly new to this scene.
Like you'd never see one without the other.
They're like 2 peas in a pod.
Like bread and butter.
Like bottom and bench. It's TIFFANNIE, KAYLA.
Okay, so tell me, this poem that you're gonna do tonight, did you sit and write that together? No. So what did you do? How did it come together?
I wrote my part, she wrote her part, and then it just went.
Really? Okay, what's it about?
It's about you needing to get
back to
that place.
Okay.
You know, like when you stray away and you're fighting yourself, you're like, yeah, I need to get back to that place, but you're just not there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You guys just... I like that. I like the fact that you guys are so open about it as well. Would you say this is a personal thing?
Yeah, very.
It is.
I feel like other people will be able to relate to the poem as well. So
Definitely, guys. I'm already relating. I'm like, yeah, need to get back to
that
that place. Back to that place, guys. Okay.
Too deep in my confusion and blaming others won't take me to the truth. A mindset of judging, forgetting the last judgment. Lord, I need you.
But the first thing, I haven't forgotten that you gave up your only begotten. So surely that means all my sins have been paid for. So why is it that I feel like I'm left with the same old heart sore? I want to get back to that place where I can live in peace, so that when I say my prayers, I can do it without no grief. I need to get back to that place.
Lord, just take me back to that place where church is no longer a theatre. So when I walk through the doors and the words are spoken, I feel like I'm getting nearer.
More than just a hand raise, take me back to that meaningful praise.
But I feel like I'm playing a game of stuck in the mud.
So can somebody tag me, please? Because I need to get back to that place.
I need to get back to that place.
Rolling. Guys. Tiffany.
Tiff.
Kayla.
Hey.
Just ministered.
Listen.
About getting back to that place.
Oi, listen.
I need to get back to that place.
Summarise that for me though. How are you feeling? What's going on?
To be honest, I thought my heart was going to leave me.
Like it was just pounding, but I'm glad that we got through it, to be honest.
My fingers are hurting from clicking so much, guys. Guys, it was amazing.
It was great.
Need to get back to that place.
We need to get back in that place.
See you
See what I did. All right.
You may know of this artist's brothers, C4 or Predator, the well-known artists in Birmingham. So it's no surprise that he's here today. This is Dan the Man.
Okay, cool. I love that. So, talk to us about your poem tonight. Which one? Or one of them?
Yeah, it's basically, to be honest, it's a merge of two poems. But I've called it Thief in the Night, which is the one poem.
Yeah.
But it's actually merged from another poem called The Day That Never Comes, which is just basically talking about the last days. How I've took it from a perspective of both, in a sense, like the unsaved and the saved, like what our response should be. As Christians, you get me, like we do hear about a lot of prophecies and we do know that Jesus is coming back. So like what should our response be? You get me? Because like as the times have changed, do the church just stand still? Like do the young people and the young people bring the fire, in a sense, you get me? And like what do? Do we just stand still, or just, you know what I'm trying to say? There has to be a move of the spirit, and it's about getting in line with the spirit and acknowledging that, it's the spirit and not me, and moving in that, because that's the only thing that's going to change this generation, in a sense. You get me?
Okay, that's great. Well, from hearing what you're saying, you sound like a deep person, so we're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
My virtue was lady.
You could have a pretty face and all, a tiny whiny waist, but time is wasted if we spend time talking about your life, and all I'm getting is your wasted mind. Yeah, they're waste of mind. My adorning is internal, louder bling, and how your hair is braided, baby. Taking the time out to come find out what I'm about, I know that. Charm could be deceitful, and beauty could be vain, but the one that fears the Lord is the woman to be praised. Yeah, nevertheless, I wouldn't think of you as less. I wanna be here for your darkest parts, heart to harsh, heart to hearts. You're probably bearing scars, and I'ma play my part, but I'm your addition, baby. I'm not your other half. Other women tease me till they see me lose control. Test me, check, I'm stepping in the figure of a faithful role. All of me is for you, sick of sharing with the others. Loving you, although our love is gonna make me leave my mother's.
Let's start off with Natty.
Natty.
What's really good? I love that new song. I love that new song. Talk me through it.
Basically, it's a thing where we have to know God in it, and I was going from the point of not being saved to being saved. So it's a thing where it's good, as I said to you earlier on, it's good to know him, it's great to know him, it's the best thing to know him. So it's encouraging other people that they can know him too, basically.
Do you know what though? For me, it went to a whole different level, because you started off by saying how you thought you knew him or something like that, and then like you're glad you know him now. So I started to question, well, do I know him, and did I know him, and I need to get to know you quick. So you did good. You convicted me a little bit. Damn it. Okay, Nelson. My hair's as long as yours now.
Lady.
I love that thing. Why are you not gonna do it like that? And I love that thing that you did for us, the scouts. That was really nice.
Safe, it's alright, man.
How did
From when I hear man using words like empress, that's how I know man is stepping up when you start calling females empress.
How do you feel after ministering?
It feels good, my mouth's a bit dry though, but Christ is living water, you know. Nah, it was good. It was good. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I mean, I'm not really here to like get the clicks and whatever, but
I know.
It's a moment of listening today, so everyone listened.
It was. I was listening.
He's maturing.
I love your approach. I know how it's going on. So we've got to get back in there though.
Yeah.
Guys, it was great.
Yeah, I got convicted and I love the girls' song. So that was really good. Loved it.
Yeah.
And in this final stretch of time, pray you race before the night. For the day, it never comes. Hear the wisdom of the wise. See, there's a kingdom on the rise that already is. Feel them slyly dictating the way you live. Obey the culture and its spirit and the way it thinks. Feed the vulture in your mind. The race is for the swift. Get rich or die trying while you're dead in sin. Get knowledge, get power, know the wrong things. More sex, less love, no fear of God. But for all these things, know that you will be judged.
Okay. So we just heard from Dan the man. Tell me, wrap it up in 10 seconds. Summarize that bad boy.
Wow, it's just thoughts. Holy Spirit speaks you, right? You get me? But like up there, it's completely different because to just writing it, you get me? Up there, it's nerve-wracking, you get me? But you have to get through it, you get me? And make sure the people are hearing exactly what you're saying, you get me?
Bro, we definitely heard what you had to say. Had some strong words in there, bro. You get me? Nice to hear from him. Okay, so finally, we have this woman, and whenever she's on the stage, she always ministers.
Yeah, and we really look forward to hearing more of her tonight. So here's Demo.
To my heart, taking back the keys to my heart, to my soul, taking back the keys to my soul, to my mind, taking back the keys to my mind. I give them all to Christ. Give them all to Christ. To my heart, taking back the keys to my heart, to my soul, my soul. I'm taking back the keys to my soul, to my mind, taking back the keys to my mind. I give them all to Christ. Give them all to Christ.
Okay, hi guys, here we have Demo.
Hello.
Okay, so D, are you ready for Manifest?
I am, yes. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited.
So am I. Okay, so what do you have for us?
I've got 2 brand new songs.
Okay.
Which are from my forthcoming album.
Mhm.
So Keys and I Cling to You.
Okay, I Cling to You. What's that about?
It's basically about, like when you're clinging onto God with the last bit that's inside of you, like, recognizing his goodness and everything that he's done. And for that reason, even if it's by the edge of my fingernail, I'm going to cling on and I'm going to hold on to him.
Definitely, I hear that. I guess you're speaking from personal experience, right?
Yes.
I hear that. Okay, so.
For you are my everything, and I love you so much. For you are my everything, and I